Nothing is more satisfying than a crisp new packet of print paper. I'm so excited. I tried the same brand as I usually get, but a different one. So, ooh, this feels really good. Wow. It is so soft. I wish you could feel it. It is literally so soft, thick. I feel like it's not as thick as my normal paper though. Let's see. No, it's about the same, if not thicker. Which is crazy. Yeah, that feels really good. It's so soft. I love this paper. I accidentally got the one that's one-sided, and I think I might have messed. Nope, it's this side. I hate getting the one-sided because I always mess up the sides, even though it's clearly printed right there. So I'm just an idiot. I'm gonna ignore the clothes pile that's right there because I haven't done those yet. But I'm gonna go print out some prints and we'll see how the prints do. Ooh, that's weird. So first look, it looks nice. She got a little Monstera vinyl. It looks super cute. It looks like it printed on the right side. The only problem is if you look up close, look at that. See if I can focus in. Just like 3 random little splotches, a yellow, a blue, and a magenta. Odd, you know? Which sucks because otherwise it would have been a perfect print. All I would need to do is just cut it out to the 8x8. So we're gonna have to do that all over again. And I guess this one will be mine. I'll just frame it up because from afar you can't really tell. And I need to put some artwork up on the wall, so yeah, let's print it again. If anyone's wondering what printer I'm using, I don't know. The Canon Pro 100. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for $50. In perfect condition. Like, it even came with the cover itself. This guy just rolled up in a like live-in van and he was like, hey, here's this printer. I was like, thanks, dude, because I've been dreaming about this printer for years now. We had to drive like 2 hours, I think, to get it. It was worth it. I'm so happy with it. I got it like 2 months before I stopped doing anything art related, so I haven't really messed with it too much. But I have printed a bunch of prints on it and I've really liked it so far. It was way better than my Epson. I use my Epson for just like normal documents I need, like printing out receipts, or printing out labels, things like that, just as a normal printer. And it does the job, but it's a workforce. And it was never meant for art prints. I got it when I first started making art back in like 2016, 2017, before I knew what I was doing and before I sold anything. Just kind of like it was like $50 and it was just a way for me to print out stuff and like test stuff. And it did the job. But I'm thankful to actually have a good quality printer to print my stuff on. And I'm sure you guys are as well. So far I have about, I would say maybe 10 designs for the new shop update. I feel like I need to do more, and I'm kind of stressing out about it because it's the 23rd. Black Friday is in 4 days. 3 if you count Thanksgiving Day. It's hard to not compare yourself, especially when you're just naturally not really having a good time. But, you know, we're getting there and it'll be fine. Essentially all of that to say, it's more so to prove myself, like, hey Kimberly, you can have a shop and you're worthy of doing things that make you happy. Even if you're not the best at it, you deserve to be happy. So it's kind of just to prove myself that I can get back into it, and I won't always let things just kind of get me down. So yeah, let me grab the art print. Okay, yeah, this one looks way better. But I can't tell if it's on the wrong side. I can't tell if it's on the wrong side. They need to specify these things. Hold on. Let me look. It's like there's barely any light in here, so I can barely tell. Like, jeez Louise. Okay, I think I put it in the printer wrong. I'm clearly just been out of it. Let me flip it. I'm gonna use all my dang ink. It's printing again. I'm pretty sure I did it on the wrong side. I grabbed some therapy chocolate. I'm having the rest of my cold coffee finally. Print number 3. I hope it works. I am so rusty at this. I feel like a little kid trying to do their big girl job. I can't believe I put it in wrong. Like, such a rookie mistake. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm not gonna imposter syndrome. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, here's what I figured out. Thankfully, I realized I'm not an idiot. I did print them on the right way, the way that it told me to. I think that this company that sent me this paper, I think they made a mistake because I just went through the stack of paper and they were all mismatched. So instead of facing all one side and being collated, it wasn't. And it was just like front, back, front, back, front, back. It was just like all out of whack, which is frustrating because it's one printable side. So and it says right here, printable side. So you want to be able just to grab the paper and put it through the machine. And it's not the case. So literally every time I grab a stack of paper, I'm gonna have to go through each paper and see if it's facing the right way or not, because apparently the whole pack that it came out of is just out of whack. Okay, so I made these little thank you stickers. You can't really tell, but it's purple and it just says thank you on it. And now I'm gonna print these out and cut them so that way I can put them into the packaging. All right, so she's loaded in. I'm gonna do this. Ignore my inked up desk. This used to be my painting desk, but this is how it looks with this little sticker on there. So I drew these on Procreate, and now I'm gonna cut them out and then trace them onto here and hopefully make some polymer clay cutouts. So I can just kind of like trace with my X-Acto knife and kind of get better shapes. So let's see if we can do that. Good morning. So I decided I was going to finish up all the pieces yesterday. I'll flip you around so you can kind of see. Those are some that I assembled, and then down here are the rest that I assembled. I put the little bindings on them, and then I actually glued the backings on, and then I was trying to figure out how to make the backings more stable, because I don't really trust the super glue all the way to stay. And I realized that after let me move this for a second. I realized that after I put the findings on, that the super glue is probably not going to be the most stable thing in the world. So I basically kind of just wasted my time because I have to take the backs off the jump rings and I have to kind of put the clay over top the over top the backing. You can kind of see here how the backing isn't shown. And then I have to rebake them, but I can't bake them with the jump ring. So I have to take them all off the jump rings, put the little piece of clay around them, smooth the edges so it doesn't show, so I don't have to buff it again. And then I have to bake them again. My problem that I have is I already obviously drilled into all of them. So it's gonna be an issue getting the clay to not go over the hole entirely so I can still put the rings in. I mean, I guess I could drill through again. It's kind of just gonna be a waste of time. And I'm really frustrated because, I'm not really frustrated, but it's a learning process and it's fine. I'm not frustrated. I think I'm just behind on time. So I'm just like, oh geez, this is gonna take some time. But I did one just to kind of show you, but I have to take the jump ring off of it obviously. And then I'm gonna sit it on this parchment paper and bake them. I looked it up and they said that you can also do resin, but because I don't have enough experience with resin, I eventually want to switch over to resining the backs of my earrings on. I think that would be just more stable, but I don't really have the time to dedicate to learning resin and then hopefully not messing up the pieces. So I want to learn resin when I don't have a ton of pieces to do and a time crunch. Sorry, you couldn't really see what I was doing there. I just took the jump ring off. So I want to learn resin when I have more time to do it and I don't want to ruin these pieces trying to figure out how to do the resin. So I'm just going to do the clay back for now. A lot of people say it's stable and that they never really have any issues with it. If you guys know of a different way than this, please let me know. I'd be interested in finding out. But for my research, I found that this is a good way to do it. So I'm just gonna stick them on here. Can't really see what I'm doing. Let me try to put you out. I had this little clay lump here and my workspace is messy, obviously, but it's fine. I'm gonna just place them there on that thingy. I have my little rings here. And I'm actually gonna disassemble them first without the clay, just because I think it's easier. So I'm gonna just kind of take them out of their little thingies. This one's gonna kind of be difficult because it's a tight squeeze, but it'll be fine. I'm just really worried I'm gonna ruin a piece. When I was making some of the pieces yesterday, for some reason the Dremel kind of just crushed one, and it was my celestial one, the one with the moon and then the sun that was sparkly. This one right here, it cracked it. So I think that was a user error on my behalf, either with the Dremel or just the baking times in general. So because of that, I'm gonna just test some baking times out to see what works better. Right now I'm baking them 275 for at least 30 minutes, but if I need to go longer, of course I'll go longer. I don't really have a problem with that, of course, but I thought 30 minutes would be enough, but I'm thinking maybe I need to up it to at least 45 just to kind of get some flexibility back, and so they're not brittle. Because you want polymer clay to be soft and malleable. You don't want them to be brittle. You want them to be able to last. So kind of just smoothing over the edges right there, making sure nothing is showing. I do, however, have the little hole covered, so I will have to Dremel some of these, but that's fine. Just plop it over there. So yeah, it's gonna be boring to watch me do all of these, so I'm not gonna show you all of it, just because, like I said, it would be boring. But I'm gonna go ahead and do these. I have like 8 to do, maybe more, And I will be back when I have something interesting to talk about. Okay, so these are done. Well, I need to bake them, but they're all covered. And now I'm gonna bake them for 30 minutes and see how they do. Because as you can see, I have two just kind of crack. And that is not okay. Okay, ignore the debris. My thought process is the fact that I need to cook them for longer periods of time because they should not have been easier to break. So that makes me believe that I need to cook them for longer. I don't know if it's a higher temp that I need or if it's just longer in general. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm currently putting posts on some backs. I always make extra backs whenever I make a batch, just for things like this. I think I'm gonna have to definitely change up my baking time because they should not be brittle. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm really excited about these. So let's try some on. These are cute. I love. Ooh, okay, those are really cute. Those are adorable. I'm really happy with these. Okay. Let's try my calla lily. What? That is gonna be so freaking cute. You can see the little leaves on there. I'm like really happy with these. I used to have plugs, so my ear holes are large, so they're a little bit danglier on me than they would be for other people. Keep that in mind. But let's see. Stop. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Okay. Here's the little hexagon top. Ooh. What do we think about these having this instead of being stud because they're so big? I think I want to drill into the top and put a little shloop-de-doop on, just because I feel like the hexagon is pretty big. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Okay, this is what they would look like. They keep on flipping though. It's just driving me kind of crazy.